would you like to help me make soup beans? Now, a lot of people soak their beans overnight. I do not, because I don't need them to cook fast. So I'm just going to put them in a pot, let them simmer all. A lot of times I would make them in my Drew Barrymore multi-cooker, but I'm making my sweet cornbread in it today, so we're just going to use regular pot. Bag of beans, $1. Dump all your beans out into a colander, sort through and make sure there's no rocks or rotten beans, and then you're going to wash your beans. I got my colander of beans, I got my pot. We're going to go through and sort the beans. So you're just going to look for rocks, look for broken beans, and you can do this one by one. If you think that one rotten bean won't change the taste of an entire pot, you are sadly mistaken. They will make your beans taste funky. See, look, there was a pebble. So make sure you're cleaning your beans. Once you go through them and they all look good, transfer back to the colander and wash your beans. Just give them like a good little rinse. Put your beans back into the pot. Spilled some on my counter. It's fine. Now here comes a part where a lot of people have different opinions on how you're supposed to make your beans. If you like, good God, this onion. If you like eating onion, feel free to chop it up, put it in there. I personally do not love biting into an onion. So what I do is I cut the onion, drop it down into the beans, let it soak, let it cook in there all day. And then when they are done, I just remove the onion so it has all that flavor without all the onion shrapnel. So, onion into the pot. Make sure to peel its panties off. Nobody wants to eat onion skin. We're going to fill the pot with water, okay? And remember, beans use a lot of water. They soak up a lot of water. You want to make sure your beans are very well covered, good amount of water in there, and you'll probably have to add more later anyway. This is another difference of opinion. Everybody seasons theirs differently. Shit ton of garlic into the beans. Now, this is not what I would usually use. This is just regular chicken bouillon cubes. I don't like these. I like the powder, but couldn't find any when I went to the store, so we got to make do with what we got. And we're going to use some bouillon cubes. And if you're thinking, oh, she probably can't cook, I got a bingo wing for a reason, okay? I'm qualified to have this conversation. Just know. Normally I would use bacon. The store did not have any bacon that was reasonably priced. So today we're going to go with some cubed ham. Gonna be fine as long as you have some sort of pork. Use salt pork, use bacon, cubed ham, whatever. You need the pork in the beans. See? Ta-da. Onion powder. Yes, there's an onion in here. I'm still going to use onion powder. I will use onion powder and garlic powder even if the dish is literally nothing but onion and garlic, okay? Don't tell me how to live my life. Also like to throw in a little Old Bay into mine, okay? I don't think it's just for seafood. I think it just makes everything a little bit better. I don't use a lot, just a little. You're going to turn them on to boil, okay? They're only going to boil for maybe 20-30 minutes, and then you're going to turn them down. Letting them simmer all day is what gets all that good flavor in there, all that onion, all that, you know, bacon or whatever you put in it, and it'll also help them thicken up. Soup beans, unless you soak them, need to cook for a very long time. I'm talking like 6 hours. And you may be thinking, Trista, it's summertime. Who wants to eat soup beans in the summertime? The question is, accurate, okay? Probably nobody wants to eat beans in the summertime. I'm working on cutting my grocery bill from $600 a month for 4 people to $200 a month. That looks like a lot of Appalachian foods, a lot of soups, a lot of beans. If there's one thing a poor Appalachian can do, it's make good food and make food stretch, okay?